What are you doing?
Nothing. Fucking welding shit.
I don't know what to say.
You're making this real fucking awkward, bud.
I know, right? My sponsor. You're my sponsor?
Hit my click me and go to my OnlyFans and make sure to support me there. I have ASMR content on the daily on twitch.tv.
Can we get a preview of yours?
No.
Come on.
I was talking about yours.
Yeah, I don't have one.
You should. So you get all the money.
I should. Alright, we're out here today. We're gonna do some fucking welding, dude. Fucking welding, bruh.
That one better stay in.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better? Who wants to watch me do something stupid? Welcome back to CSM TV, and today we're working on some of the chassis wire on the car. I already started on it because shootout is right around the corner, so trying to just kind of scramble to get everything done. So hopefully I can get the car tuned and tested before we go out to Norwalk and race. So last video we were working on the harness here. Got that all ready to go, and then yeah, so like I said, we're gonna work on the chassis stuff. And all the battery wiring I redid, so because I moved the battery on the back of the car, and it's going to end up actually going right up here. So yeah, I'll show you some of that stuff. Probably more of just kind of showing what I'm getting done at the time and not really going through any instructional stuff, just trying to get things done. So kind of show you what I got going on so far. Like I said, battery wiring is done down here. Got a bracket going here where the battery is going, and then got my ground wire, which ended up getting covered in Raychem because when I ordered battery wire they only had red. Super. Anyways, so got power wire going up through the fender into the car. I'll show you that stuff in a minute. Ground wire going to, I still need to tie it up a little, tying up, and it's actually going to a little terminal guy. Here we got all the battery stuff. I should have cleaned this out a little. That's all right. So yeah, batteries going into our MSEL relay, which I'll kind of go over that, and then that's going to the PDM. And then this goes back to the other firewall connector that goes to the starter and the alternator. So really cool relay. Has some outputs that go to it. One of the coolest features I think about it are actually for the battery cutoff. All I have is a this 20 gauge wire, this blue one. The yellow one's for the fuel pump. So that's all I need to go all the way back to the battery cutoff. It's in the back to shut it off. So yeah, that's all I need to run. So instead of running a bunch of heavy gauge wire and all that stuff, saves some weight and some headache trying to get that to sort out and work. It also has a has CAN data on it, so that'll link up with the with all the Motec stuff. Yeah, I got all that done. The grounds are done-ish. Waiting on another terminal so I can put an end on it to give me a chassis ground. So I got chassis ground. There's another ground going I didn't show. It's going to the engine block. This is going to a ground bus, which will have our fan, trans fan, our fuel pump. So all those grounds are going to be all there separated. Well, separated but all grounded together. So yeah, I got to do that. I still got to run the wire for the trans fan. Going to try to wire the fuel pump, get all that going. Got some different connections I'm going to try out on that. So once I get those going, I'll probably go through that. And then I got to also do all the ground wiring for the inside. So, yep, got that. And we started on some of the inside stuff. My nitrous stuff plugged in, headlight stuff, kind of all that stuff. So yeah, we'll get some of this done and bring it back in. All right, time for another update. Got a bunch of stuff done this week. So let's just go get into it. So fuel pump is wired up. Got it all here. Got a junction box for the battery. So yeah, goes in, out, and then back to the PDM. And then got a relay over here. That's gonna run the pump. Only relay on the car. It's kind of the easiest way we had to do to get this air motive guy. It's not variable speed, but it has like a low and a high speed. So once it sees whatever parameter we put in there, it'll switch over and start pumping a bunch of fuel, and when I'm driving it won't be just full tilt. So yeah, only relay on the car, which is cool. And then got everything else. Got the battery, if you can see it. So got another ground block for the pump, since it's got a 10 gauge wire, so it's kind of hard to get a connector on. So did that, and then battery cutoff is done. Fan for the trans cooler, that is done, and that's because my trans cooler's in the back. Try to give me a little more space. Anyways, back to the front. This is all wired up. Well, I say that, but so the fuel pump wires hanging out. Both fan wires. Those will have to get wired in once the harness goes in, which it is ready to go in. So, I think we went over all the battery wiring. Oh, I did. And then I got my guy right there. Got my guy pinned. Got another pin finally, so that's all done. Fan wiring. Radiator fan is wired. And then over here, we got all the grounds for all the light stuff. So yeah, we got everything grounded. This stuff's all chassis grounded. You can see. Oh god. Oh wait. And of course my light is dead. Nice. But anyways, got everything on the chassis grounded, and those are just lights that went to a chassis ground. Everything else went to that ground block. I don't remember if that was in the last update. So that's a ground block that fans and the fuel pump are on. And then we got all of our light stuff hooked up. This is just a ground. And this is pinned in, ready to connect to the harness. Just like the headlights and the turn signals. Only thing I got to do are the rear lights, which I got to fit up with the harness. So this stuff will get all tied up, tidy and out of the way. So yeah, that's it for that part. I guess that's about it. I did a bunch of wiring, like I've been doing this whole video series. But anyways, and tomorrow we're going to be doing a charge pipe. It's all cut. My buddy's coming up from Cincinnati to do some welding for me, so we'll do some video then when he's here, and he's going to do a little welding, and yeah, maybe I'll throw the harness in and video that. So yeah, get you on the next update here. Alright, doing some welding today. Well, I'm not. My buddy here, Nolan, is.
What's up?
Hi, Nolan.
What up?
He's going to weld up my charge pipe. I already started on the clamp guy. That's probably fucking hot, isn't it? As soon as my hand went over there, I was like, wow, that was not smart. Good thing I didn't really touch it.
Yeah, you would have been feeling that one for a second.
Right. Word. Welding. Aluminiums. Because Nolan's the man.
Try to be.
Chia. Alright, we'll get back when stuff happens. All right, time for another update. Didn't film a whole lot when Norman was here. I was busy trying to get a lot done and trying to button up all the harness stuff, which is pretty close now. The harness is actually in the car. Go check that out. Everything is fitting decent. You can see the only thing that's kind of short in this mess of crap is, which kind of rerouted, is this shifter guy, which was a little closer, but I kind of turned it around a little bit to run a little bit different. So I got to make a extension anyway. So yeah, everything's in. We actually ended up testing the lights and stuff, so the lights do work. Norman knocked this intercooler pipe out for me. BOV flange, IET, and a nitrous bung back there. Should probably be careful it's not attached. And then he actually remade a O2 dump down there. Mine was like cracked all the way through that I noticed. So piping's done. I just need to paint this guy. Get that scuffed and painted. Probably gonna do that tonight. And test more on the harness. We need to get that tested and then try to get, so we can start this thing up pretty soon. So probably do that for this video and maybe just go over the starting next one, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at. I got a lot of small things to do to get it ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video and we'll see you on the next one.